homies, everybody already knows me. I live my life in the fast lane, slamming up on a 40. I used to pimp the shoulders, kicking it with my dogs. Never gave a fuck about the police or even the law. I was stuck on that Tupac tip, screaming out thug life, and yeah, life is always gonna remain to be a bitch. But fuck it, I stay moving on, staying strong. Ain't nobody in the city ever gonna seem to do me wrong. But if they do, or even if they could, then you know your boss will handle it. Ain't no time for no scandalous shit, so I'ma keep on scrambling it and making money. There ain't no gambling with it like me, I just understand this, honey. Cause if daddy didn't do what he had to, then we would never be happy for nothing like living up in this beautiful house for something. Cause baby girl, I got you, and look little me, I'm glad God finally found you. Your daddy was a gangster, daddy was a gangster. Grew up in the 90s, kicking it with all the bangers. Your daddy was a gangster, daddy was a gangster. Grew up in the 90s, kicking it with all the bangers. Your daddy was a gangster, daddy was a gangster. Grew up in the 90s, kicking it with all the bangers. Your daddy was a gangster, daddy was a gangster. Grew up in the 90s, kicking it with all the bangers. Even if I sold guns, even if I sold drugs, I would give it up in an instant just to show you how much love that I got for you, baby girl. You're my world. Ain't nobody else could ever take you away from me except perhaps your mommy. But you know that me and her will always be here for you for an eternity, as long as I have to. But now you know that your daddy's an original gangster, from that big bad lows till the day that he goes. But you're the princess from my hood, the one who will always be protected endlessly for good. So I promise that I'm gonna be honest. I banged that box, I pulled guns and shot, made money off of Glocks. But I had to, just in order to support you and your little brother and even your mama boo. But it's all good, just another day up in my hood, chilling with my homies and family, getting understood. Your daddy was a gangster, daddy was a gangster. Grew up in the 90s, kicking it with all the bangers. Your daddy was a gangster, daddy was a gangster. Grew up in the 90s, kicking it with all the bangers. Your daddy was a gangster, daddy was a gangster. Grew up in the 90s, kicking it with all the bangers. Your daddy was a gangster, daddy was a gangster. Grew up in the 90s, kicking it with all the bangers.